Hey everybody, welcome back to Shadows over Loathing. When last left off, we're looking for padlocks. Unlock the door. And another padlock. We are well on our way to being full of padlocks. Gizmos strewn with bits and gizmos and bits of gizmos. Along all of that, you find a miniature radio carved from driftwood. A radio swallow to carry? Amazing! If you listen to it periodically, it'll warn you about nearby monsters that are actually manifestations of your repressed trauma. Or maybe it'll just give you the baseball scores. Hold the radio up to your ear. A boy asks, "Gee, Pop, where'd you get all of that treasure? Is it a cursed pirate horde stolen from the ruins of an ancient civilization?" Haha, no son, nothing like that. Just sound investments in perfectly normal and moral financial markets. His voice is so eerie. Hang on. Alright, sorry about that. You hold the radio up to your ear. You hear a little girl shout, Mom, a terrible ghoul stole the key to my nightstand." The woman replies, "Now, dear, don't call your brother Ralphie a terrible ghoul. He probably hid the key in the potted plant in the hallway like he always does." This one? Yep. Alright, you hold the radio up to your ear. You hear a man angrily scolding angrily, "For goodness sake, Andes, you're obsessed. Obsessed with taping things to the back of paintings. Just like your Aunt One-Eyed Calvary Delphine. You'll probably die peacefully in your sleep just as she did." I'm starting to get the idea that they really don't want us to think that this place is haunted. You hold the radio up to your ear. A ghostly voice wails, "Who stole my golden arm?" And a boy's voice says, "Oh, come on, sis. Don't you know any other ghost stories? That's the only one you ever tell." Could this be One-Eyed Aunt Caprina, considering the eye patch and the fact that its painting is labeled Calvary Delphine? "Remember, Alfie, says a woman's voice, "you mustn't open the door to strangers." The boy replies, "Okay, Mom, because it might be a kidnapper or a murderer, right?" "Oh, I'm sure that would never happen, but it might be a vacuum cleaner salesman, and we already have one." "A salesman?" You hold the radio up to your ear. A man's voice says, "Ralphie, why on earth do you keep flushing this fish cessner down the commode? Have you been possessed by some otherworldly or demonic force?" "No, Dad, I just thought it would be a funny place to hide it." Actually, I should probably check. Yep. Don't put mercury in your eyes, kids. Hold the radio to your ear. You hear a woman's voice saying, "Please be careful around the kitchen knives, Rebecca. They're sharp. I keep them that way because, counterintuitive though it may be, a dull knife actually causes more accidents." "Yes, Mother, I understand." "I did not know this, did you?" Hold the radio to your ear. A woman's voice says, "Clarence, I'm so grateful that our family has never suffered from any supernatural curses, serial murder, demonic corruption, or plague." "I agree, dear. We have certainly been fortunate and doubtlessly will remain so." You hold the radio up to your ear. A woman's voice says, "Oh my, Clarence, why are you lying under your workbench? Are you alright? Were you attacked by a burglar or an axe murderer?" "Calm down, Angie. I'm fine. I'm just practicing changing the oil in our car." "Under the workbench?" Hacksaw. Nah. So, okay. You open the china door and examine the stacks of fine bone china. Wait, bone china? Perhaps human bone china? Oh, no, the brand mark on the bottom is a pretty well-known company, so probably not. Anyway, you find yourself a real fancy hat. How many padlocks is that? Padlocks. Where are the padlocks? Ooh, I have jewelry cases I never opened. Oof. Renders you immune to on fire. Ah, 10 padlocks. 10 padlocks. Ah. Very nice. Now I'm gonna wander a bit. Because of reasons. Nice. As you and Obi are trudging through sludging through the trudge, or trudging through the sludge, Obi pauses for a moment. Hey kid, what do you think the chances are this was an old uncivil war battlefield? This far west? Probably pretty low, I'd say. Why? Obi points to a lichen-covered skeleton wearing the tatters of an uncivil war uniform slumped against a rock. Oh. Maybe he was lost? So you search the skeleton, but all of its gear is rotten into uselessness except for a rifle bayonet. Obi cleans it off and fixes it in front of his oboe. Yeah, baby, now we're hitting on all sixes. I was hoping to find that. In a gloomy grove of a sunken surface tree, a well-muscled woman stands waist-deep in the opaque bog. Her hands rest on the pommel of a sword, its blade lodged in the muck. It catches your eye because it's not the sort of thing you tend to see on the East Coast. What sword is that? This is the blade of your great aunt. Many moons ago, it was entrusted to my family for safekeeping. Now it is yours to reclaim for a cost. What great aunt? Have you forgotten your lineage, girl? Time was every tavern and meeting house kept a place by the fire for Hill the Traveler. Okay. Why do I have to pay for my family's sword? The security guaranteed by my family is unique and comes with a great price. Your great aunt knew this, it is why she placed the blade in our care. Okay, what's the cost? In time I shall ask of you a boon, and you shall be obliged to grant it. Sure, I can do a boon. Let's have that sword. It's not that great. The sword is a satisfying heft, and you can see why your great aunt liked it so much. But with it comes something quite unsatisfying, something that makes you feel almost queasy and a little cursed. This gears really grinds your gears. Perhaps that lady from the swamp will tell you soon about the boon she wants in exchange for this thing's removal. You guessed me? It's a simple magic binding you to your oath until such a time as I have need to your service. On that day I will find you. Can't we just do this boon thing now? But she's gone, slipped away into the dark waters of the swamp. Better be a good sword. It's a great sword. Well, better be a good great sword. She thinks she's so smart. Now show. Oop. Called on T. Hallo, informiere guten an Naam is Dan Tulbon in Ike's Pricken on de Delphone. English. Dutch is nearly English. Endeavor to not be so culturally unsophisticated. It will impede your personal growth. Anyway, your submarine booze is safe. Bravo, you are certain to enjoy it. It is our newest vintage. Your next assignment will be to renovate an elderly and formerly abandoned radiophonic transmission station. Renovate it? Renovate it as is such that it no longer consists of any vampires. We are apprehensive of the possibility they will use the radio contained therein to eavesdrop upon our private communications. Well, I certainly wouldn't wish that on anyone. But whatever, I know you know the place you mean. I already cleaned the vampires out. A fortuitous revelation. Your expediency is really off of the charts, so to speak. Your payment will be delivered to your bed adjacent furniture forthwith. Here's someone opening the window in your bedroom. Swell. Lose the success of your swamp-derived mission performance is not gone unnoticed. Boss is duly impressed. Yeah! How about we uncurse me? Hey Jessica, does this thing get rid of geeses? The plural of goose is geese. Why do you have geese? No, geese, like a curse or something. Oh, well, then, sure, probably. Do it. Ack! Inside the contraption you feel a whoosh, a pop, and a little pain, not unlike having your ears pierced. And indeed, there's a little spurt of pus that follows the procedure, although you're not sure from where. The geese is gone. Good stuff. Get back, baby. I am. Here's your cut of the profits, baby. Found this case of whiskey. Found this case of tequila. Found some olives. And we are banging on all sixes. Maybe more so here. Good old Obi, who gives you a smooth nod. Hold up a sec, I need to make a pit stop, so to speak. I think I saw a restroom back. No, not like that. There's a bar near here I used to play at. I gotta go hassling out with the manager. Oh, is it cool? I could use a drink. It is not cool, doll. It is the opposite of that. Huh. In the SIT steam tunnels or something? Bit deeper. Well, go ahead. Well, here you are, Obi, back in the infernal racket after how long it's been. Thought you seen the back of this place, did you? Thought you were cool and slick as an oiled iceberg. Turns out you were a fool, same as every fool who ever got scammed by this racket from here to eternity. Time to see if there's any way to salvage this situation. But like the man says, it's gonna be hell to pay. Amen to that. Oldish gentleman tending the bar. He smiles thinly as you approach. Afternoon, Lloyd. Well, listen, dear old O'Brien. What brings you back to our little establishment after all this time? I suspect you know the answer to that already. We pulled the contract out in the bar and slap it at the top into the bar. Getting older, are we? Don't feel as invincible as you used to be when you were young? Or have you gotten tangled up in something dangerous and think the end might be coming sooner than you bargained for? I went out, Lloyd. Oh, but this contract is ironclad. Virtuoso musical ability in exchange for your immortal soul upon death is as traditional as an exchange as they come. It's a bona fide classic. There's no wiggling out of this one, my friend. Virtuoso musical ability and all the wealth and fortune that comes with it. I never said how much that would be. Come on, Obi. I thought you enjoy the hobo lifestyle. Why, you... Obi, buddy, I like you, and that's no lie. You played some incredible tunes for us back in the day, but a deal's a deal. I claim right a challenge. Right a challenge? My word, where did you hear about that? Well, it's a right shame, but right a challenge doesn't apply. Ahem. I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but demonic contract law is my particular field of expertise, and he does in fact have access to write a challenge in this case. There's the president in Scratch versus Webster, Mephistopheles versus Faust, and Unnamed Devil versus Johnny. 2 of those haven't happened yet. They still count, Lloyd. Still count. Sorry, Lloyd. Rules are rules. Well, alright, Obi. I'm in a good mood today. And like I said, I like you. So I'll give you a fair challenge as anyone you ever got from me. What's that? Get out there and play us a set like you used to, and if everyone here agrees you deserve it, you can keep your soul and your music. Okay, Lloyd, you got a deal. Obi, I gotta hand it to you. When you're hot, you're hot. And I know hot. He takes the contract off the bar and tears it up. There you go, my man. You're free as the wind blows. Come back visit sometime though, okay? Stranger things have happened. Thanks, Lloyd. Now, there's something you can do here. You can engage this guy over here in a Simon Says sort of thing. And we ain't doing that. I'm terrible at it. Oh, hey, how'd your meeting go? Better than I had any reason to expect, though. Well, great. Ready to head out? You said it. Let's hit the road. And as right now, he is set. Alright, well, let's head just back to the Big Moist. Still want a telescope. While slashing your way through the swamp, you and OB stumble into the most horrid situation you've ever encountered. A mosquito breeding pond. They aren't usually monstrous or alien mosquitoes, just normal ones. There are a lot of them. Close your eyes for a second and imagine this swarm of mosquitoes so dense you... No, hey, don't close your eyes until after I've told you, or you won't... No, open your eyes. I said open your eyes! Alright. Well, anyway, it's a lot of mosquitoes, okay? It takes ages for the two of you to fight them off and get away. In the process, you swat hundreds, possibly thousands of the awful little bastards. They're only worth tiny fractions of experience points each, but it adds up. Where is it? Well, it's something you don't see every day. A big haunch of raw meat hanging from a tree branch in the middle of the swamp. At least I don't see it every day. Maybe you spend more time in the swamps than I do. Anyway, not wanting to let a perfectly good haunch go to waste, you approach it. And with a cartoonish spring, you and Obi find yourself trapped in a big net hanging from a tree. Well, dang it. Well, ain't that a fine kettle of fish? Fortunately, the net is rather crowdedly constructed. It's just made of vines, and heck, if you're gonna let some stupid vines get the better of you. After a short struggle, you manage to tear the net open, and you and Obi drop free and escape with the goods. I don't know why I'd want that. It sounds disgusting. I was told it was a good time to find something, but apparently not. Here's your padlocks. Thank you. You didn't run into my grandmother by any chance, did you? No, what? Was I supposed to? No, that would have been highly unusual if she had been, considering she's been dead for more than 30 years. Here's your padlocks. Marvelous. Once I've reaccustomed myself to standing on level ground, I'll be on my way. There's a hobo camp near Ocean City that you might be interested in. I can give you directions. Ah, excellent. I think I'll head that way now. Perhaps I'll see you there? Shotgun-toting gator hunter hollers at you from behind the trees. You again? I told you to get. Didn't I give you enough money for the bus? Well, here. Gosh, thanks. He never stops giving you that. It's the most diagonal plane you've ever encountered. Seems you got a bit of a problem here. Ha! You think? Yeah, 3 problems I got if you don't count the headache. My plane being stuck ass down in the swamp, and this one's just the obvious one. Anyway, I can help with that. My name's Blues, by the way. Rhonda... I don't know. Hi. And yeah, if you got some time on your hands, you bet your buns I can use it. What happened? I'm looking to be the first to fly a plane all the way around the swamp in one go, see? Nearly made it, too. First to fly nearly all the way to the swamp won't be making any newspaper headlines. Look what I got. A plane half buried in the muck, tainted fuel, and even if I get those sorted, there ain't enough runway here for me to get flying again. Plane seems real stuck. Oh, you noticed, huh? Yeah, sticking out of the ground right there. Right. Yep, sure it is. The way Ron is staring at you makes it a little uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else. What's wrong with your fuel? When I landed, the fuel tank got full of swamp water. Which I don't know how well versed you are in the chemistry and aircraft fuel, but not good for it? Not good for it. So I siphoned the tank dry, figured wouldn't be that big of a deal since I got a can of backup fuel. Let me guess, that can's full of water too? Ain't nothing so bad that it can't be a little worse. Can that be fixed somehow? Well, technically, yeah, it just needs to have the water distilled out of it. I don't have anything like that kind of equipment, though. Maybe I can dig something up. That'd be great. Any basic distillation setup should do the trick. It ain't rocket science, just airplane science. This is a much slower kind of science. Can of watered-down plane fuel. See what I can do. What's building a runway involved? With enough tar and macadam, I could slap down a quick and dirty runway. Dirtier than quick for certain, but it'd be good enough to get me out of here. I've got plenty of tar, but where'd you get that barrel of tar from anyway? You know, funny story that. But anyway, I need a load of macadam to go with it. What's macadam? It's like gravel for fuss budgets. For my purposes, I need a load of rocks exactly 3 centimeters across. That isn't very many rocks. Each individual rock is 3 centimeters across, not the whole load together. Oh. I could go looking for rocks that size. Well, that'd be great. Come to think of it, I believe I passed an old quarry on my way down. Didn't get a close look because I was kind of distracted. But I can mark it on your map for you. Can't myself needs to here and guard the tar. Okay, I'll go look. But first... There's no plane so diagonal that it can't be straightened out of the sufficient application of force. Crack your knuckles, bend your knees, and haul the entire plane out of the mud with a single heave. Try to remember if you bend with if you lift with your knees. So yes, I did it. I did it right. Okay, next. Didn't mean to do that. We go to the Moonshiner's shack. It's a grisly sight. The carcass of some kind of swamp animal covered in huge ticks. Oh no, wait. Some that are buzzing around in the air. Are they actually wasps? Well, turns out both can be true. They're tick wasps, which are notable for being the only insect that can stab you with both ends. Gross. Why are we all poisoned? Swarm of standing water bugs. Ha! Useless. Once they're dead, once everything that's lethal is dead to me, we're good. you on. Hopefully you'll also win in your upcoming nightmares. Extra blood. The old fire pump still, you're pretty sure these aren't meant to be operated indoors. Hey, maybe you can use this thing to fix Rasmussen's fuel. Let's get the hell out of here before we get poisoned and die. Next, the quarry. Let me see if I remember how to do this. Some kind of hobo code printed on this rock. X marks a vein of rock candy ore. What's that all about? Nope, too much. Never mind. So close. Wait. Damn it! Ah, hell. I don't feel like mathing it out in my head. There we go. There we go. Did it dump? A dump truck full of a hard-won Magadan. Drive it back to Rhonda. Really? You don't even know who this truck belongs to. Yes, really. You're just gonna steal it? You know that's a crime, right? I'll bring it back. Well, you promise? Yes, I promise. Sheesh. I don't know, that didn't sound very sincere. Oh, come on. Look, I'm not willing to be an accessory to dump truck theft. I said I'll bring it back. Alright, well, if you don't, it's on your head, not mine. Who are you, my mom? Got your plane unstuck. Got your fuel here. No Shinola? If there was any in there, I think I got it out. Let's have a look. She opens the can, pours it into a wine glass, and swirls it around while peering at it closely. Oh, look at that. No legs at all. Oh, geez, did I mess it up? No, that's a good thing. It means you got rid of all the water. Don't see any dirt in here either. Nice work. Thanks. Got your macadam? Yeah, those good-looking rocks. Nice find. Okay, give me a hand spreading them out and tarring them up. Two of you spend some time setting up a makeshift runway. It's hard, dirty work, but it beats dealing with fairies and fishermen and the rest of the bonkers nonsense you've been up to. Good. That'll do nicely. Well, nice is maybe over-complimenting it, but it's good enough. Great. And your plane's unstuck. So, that was a hell of a trick, gotta say. I'm duly impressed. Ah, shucks. He's still caked in mud and weeds and all, but I guess that comes with the territory. In a real literal sense. Nothing a little elbow grease can't correct, plus maybe a little regular aircraft grease. Y'all set then? Looks like it. Got my plane fuel and runway all sorted out. Thanks a ton. I couldn't have done it without you. You know, if you ever could have a career in aviation, if you ever decide to give up, what do? I'd rather not explain it. Gotcha. Well, I've had jobs like that. Well, I haven't got any meat on hand to pay you for your time, but here, let me give you the Spirit flight helmet as a souvenir. Oh, neat, thanks. You earned it, pal. Keep her flying. Good luck. And away she goes. We're gonna drive this back like we're a good person. I say that as if we're not a good person. Portly man in a white linen sitting in a wicker chair in a flat-bottomed boat is being fanned by two large bats as he pulls his craft through the murky swamp water. I say, pardon me, young lady, but might I prevail upon you to lend me some navigatory assistance? I consider myself a man with direction, but I must admit this bayou's got me a bit turned around. Now, to start off, you're far too west still call this swamp bayou. Well, now, I may just be a simple country Dracula, but I thought I could tell the difference between a bayou and some damn Yankee swamp. Have I really missed Louisville that much? Afraid so. Well, tarnation. I'll never make it to the Derby at this rate. And I was still looking forward to that mint julep. Reckon I'll just make do with a... Is your name Mary by any chance? No, it's Blues. A bloody Blues? Well, any port in the storm, as the poet said. You couldn't hear it, but I cracked my neck for that. Nice try. Oh, we gotta get rid of this asshole. First, let's get rid of this asshole. Should have been peddling chicken. You really showed that guy your secret blend of 11 herbs and spices, metaphorically speaking. White suit pants. They look nice, but they're tainted with both evil and the sort of mundane stuff pants usually get tainted with. And we'll call it a video here. I'm gonna wander around here some more and hopefully find something, but maybe not. I'm the Blues 32. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.